Yes.
Yes, yes.
Come here.
So we're working, and I'm happy that I'm working with Ahmed because we're doing this lesion together. We are meeting the rectum. It's a lesion estimated around 5 to 6 centimeters, what it is. More larger, yeah. And I'm working out the slide, as you can see. And now I'll show you the strategy. Okay, stop, close.
Yes, Dr. Ahmed, we can hear you.
So the lesion works because I'm already halfway through that this ESD on each side of this nodule. So what I did, I was checking at certain position, the patient is in left bladder. I'm working with a gastroscope 2.8 centimeter channel from Fuji 700 series. And I was working at first with the reflection to make the mucosal incision to get the access in the submucosa in this way. And then when I was deep the submucosa, I came back to frontal vision. Still, I'm not doing that. Something really the big, but it's a small one, it's a minor one. Then I came back, made the mucosal incision from the inner side. I'm sure you know why. Here we are. Then I entered in this pocket of canal, and step by step I made the dissection, reaching the exit that was the other one, in this way. So now I'm able to connect the lateral magnetic visual with reflection in this case because I'm very stable, or in anterior vision, whatever you want, because now you're stable and you are free to move in any kind of direction. So you know that working under saline, oh, we are really, because we're looking for this small vessel bleeding from before. Yeah, let's see here. At first I will inject. Ahmad is helping me having continuously water to have more coagulation power. And step by step, I need also to remove this one.
Can you run us through what instruments you're using and the rationale of why you chose this knife and
Serious. As a knife, I'm using an electric knife, flex, T-type, 2.0 millimeter. Okay, we have all the soldiers coming out, so we should prepare that. And I think that this afternoon I need to go for shopping. I'm going to from my shoes.
and then can you run us through what your injectate is? Is this saline with methylene blue? What's your preference? Do you add epi? Do you use heta starch?
Having my flex, it's not, I think in Australia that you can use also some viscous solution other than saline, but let's say by what the company is suggesting, it should inject only saline. So we have some drops of methylene blue to have this coloration of the liquid we are injecting and stop. We didn't even add any adrenaline, so the use of adrenaline is a little bit controversial because it's not really helping in avoiding the late bleeding. It's just to have a nice review during your resection, but more than this, honestly. So in this technique, I'm
This is a very nice example of underwater ESD where you don't need to use the coag grasper anymore.
Yeah, if you are able to check and make a preventive demonstration of any vessels, yes. In case you have a very massive bleeding, you know that under the line, the field will become more blocked. So you must be quick enough to start operating and always be lucky sometimes. Otherwise, you have to shift to more CO2 or to take a cluster. But nowadays, because you know that under saline, under a solution, the magnification is even higher. So if you go and work slowly, very carefully, you are able to address every single vessel, most of all. This means that you can make the hemostasis prophylactically instead of make the vessel bleed and then you are trying to coagulate it.
Now it's very much you have to go overall and go down because usually the muscle is not a straight body.
Yeah.
So you move up and down, avoiding the muscle and see the safety in stomach.
Okay, here we have a vessel, for example. I will inject it first, and then I'm not shifting anything. Just continuously saline and then coagulating. Okay, stop. A little bit too dirty just to be breathed. Okay. Oh, I move it. What is happening here?
Roberta, can you hear us?
Yes, now yes, better.
We're watching a piece of art here rather than a procedure. The way you're doing so smooth, hardly any stress in the room, everybody's enjoying. This is the way ESD should be done. Well done. It's fantastic. This is where expertise shows, is when your movements are so small and things are happening. Can you tell us, are you using a cutting current when you're dissecting and change over only to coagulation when you have a vessel? Or are you using swift coagulation all along?
This is Swift. I'm doing everything with Swift Plus 4.5. Everything. Just sometimes, you know, after, for example, here that I'm coagulating, when there are too much fibrosis, you see that the tissue is becoming whitish. I can use, for example, now.
Uh,
It's because he's doing a great job.
oh, he's pumping. His foot is on the water
He's
jet.
adjusting the pedal of
Exactly.
the pump depending on what I need. Because, you know, he's expert, so he knows what I need at that moment. He can make continuous pump and it means I need to coagulate or not. This makes a difference. So at the beginning, because we were not used to work together, we were adjusting all what we need, but now I'm not even saying a single word.
That's what it is. So it is not about your skill. It's your assistant.
It's a team skill. So even, you know, I used not to touch the device. I tell the second assistant here, Francis, to just work with flows. And at the beginning I was asking. Now I'm not asking anymore. She knows that when I'm not cutting or dissecting, I need the tip of the needle in to be able not to entrap any tissue. Okay. I think we're almost done. Let me check. Fluid therapy?
Again, you deconect the connection while you are inside the pump.
Ah, yes, I like it. Because it's an extra
So in general, ESD is better than EMR in the rectum?
So, Dr. Roberta, just when you see blood vessels during your dissection of the submucosa, when you decide that you will use a coagrasper or just the tip of your catheter, is there a specific size that you use to? You just got a round of applause from the audience for the case, so that was great. Thank you. Okay. A question to you and Dr. Madkour. So, do you guys notice using the water jet may decrease the efficacy of the coagulation during the dissection, or no? And do you really increase the settings to overcome this?
So as Roberta said, it's a matter of what you use. So if we want a brief calculation, we use a lot of saline. So it looks like a topic calculation. So you brief calculate. Then if you want to do cutting, we don't give a lot of water. So it looks like a sweat. So we don't change the thing, but we change the technique. If it's saline, a lot of saline, use saline too. Usually, accessing some equipment is the most difficult part. So even here, after finishing all this, we still need to access some equipment after incision here. So we need to be difficult, take care of the muscle, and it works. And she may continue working for flexion or moving it forward, but take care for accessing some equipment to have muscle injury at this time. Yes, here is Dr. Ahmed. So this was like a large vessel, not too large, but like a medium-sized vessel. So what we do, we use a lot of saline and blood flow, and she used the same method, flow calculation, 4.5, but here it's called, do like fasting, turn the right, and now we do again. Now, I stop flasting with saline, and we use the same method, not start.
maybe we missed it in the beginning, but did this patient have a MRI prior to endoscopic resection?
The RC, you said you should have an MRI for those patients before going.
Usually, what I do, I tell you, because in case we were not good enough in making the optical diagnosis, and it comes out to be invasive cancer, this the follow to baseline.
Okay.
Not to diagnose, so I don't do it to diagnose section my indication and to understand it good or not. That's why I told you the optical diagnosis, the size, the skills, it's not the MRI. The MRI is for the oncological part.
No, if there is.
Yeah, no, yeah. What do you think?
Yes, yes, also we implement the own MRI, this is only for no access, not for the before access. The endoscopy is more accurate in before access.
So what about the use of the pyrostat after the procedure? You do usually do?
Even more in case you are not going to close it, can make a difference. So that's why I'm sure I'm going to use it. Let me go again there.
And do you usually give rectal steroid to patient after rectal ESD to prevent stricturing, or in such cases if it is circumferential?
Circumferential or almost circumferential. Although internationally we just had a paper accepted on the risk of circumferential stenosis after circumferential resection, and we also in Western series demonstrated that there's a risk even in the rectum. So we thought for a long time that the rectum was really forbidden because it's a large ampulla and you can have stricture, but it's not true. You can have stricture also in the rectum. So we still needed to understand if we can prevent and make some plastic measurements that the steroid serrano it will work or not. I don't know.
But I think if you have an patient, usually the very responsive to one or two sessions at the local patient. The problem usually is obvious, but it could not be.
So, in your experience with this rectal size lesion, what is the chance that it is 100% cure ESD in this lesion, in your experience?
This lesion, like this one, 100% because it's too big to be a blocking mark.
No, for any man, usually you have outflow like here, after no need for more fees.
Allora, laterally zero is the centimeter of centimeter.
Yes.
And deeper zero, let's check. Now it's difficult to make the assessment because the lesion is already disconnected from the submucosa, but we were looking at the nodus and the lesion. It's no more than genetic to be.
Yes.
So it's still an adenoma, maybe an advanced adenoma, but more than this.
Yes. And I think the average of this assessment is more than 86%. You endoscopic assessment, and depending on the size of the lesion, in such lesion, I think it's, we have a very good influence to have like a basic cancer in such lesion.
So basically, it's not the size; it's probably the depth, right, Ahmed? Yeah, the depth is.
We have more difficult to have like a identical size to this. So the question I think I need to supervising is this, and also for Roberta because this is a very different one. In after section, for such lesion, we have like a big station, more than 1 million, with all other signs approved, like no limb muscle application,
Well done.
Ahmed and Roberta, I, uh, I see that you're trying to coagulate the vessels in the base. Is there any evidence that this reduces delayed bleeding? Or it just makes the endoscopist feel good? It does make you feel good, I agree. Next question is, how are you going to take the specimen out? Are we going to see that live or we're not going to see that?
We can hear you, but can we switch to the endoscopy view? Yes.
So when we do ESD like this, what is the follow-up now? It's according to the biopsy, but when you are going to rescope? So, Muhammad, did you hear the question? Muhammad.
Ahmed. Yes.
Ahmed? Hello, Ahmed? Roberta, did you hear us? So I think you have to raise a question for closure. If you compare if you compare the Asian to the West, for the rectal lesion or colonic lesion, too close or not. So is there any comment about it?
Ahmed, Dr. Abid is raising the question again of the closure. So we are seeing now the bed of the resection. Would you recommend to close it or no? Yeah, answer again for Dr. Abid because he
If you get the cost of the device to the admission of the patient, I think is almost equal. So probably you have to consider, you can admit the patient, you discharge the patient home, is a daycare procedure, closure, the cost of the closure, or the location of the lesion. So this is, I think it can change the practice. Because most of the ESD patients, you have to keep them in the hospital 1 day or 2, especially the colonic. So this maybe can reduce the cost if you can close and you discharge the patient. So this is one of the debate regarding the cost, not only the device, but even the admission also you have to consider it.
No, but what we now we have is most different reasons why.